says I'm live. I think I'm live. Hopefully I'm live. I don't do many YouTube lives because I just don't. But I wanted to share that this is the weekend that Dave Feldman's science conference is happening, and I get to go. I am so excited. Everything worked out. My wonderful husband helped figure out getting me there. Got a good flight. Got a good price on the flight. So, yeah, today's the day, and I have 2 full days, Friday and Saturday, of total geeking out, listening to health lectures from many speakers. I think it's from 9 to 5, and then obviously the hour lunch break. I get to meet a lot of friends that I know from online, and we've chatted and whatnot, but now I actually get to meet them in person. And brought along all the books that I have that speakers that are going to be there have written, so that I can get them signed and get some selfies. So I'm really looking forward to that. There was some hiccups with the flight plans. So originally when I booked my flight, I was gonna get there at really late, like almost 11 o'clock Las Vegas time, which would be like 1 o'clock Wisconsin time. And I figured that was okay. I'll just get an Uber to the hotel. And the gal that I was supposed to be sharing with,
in 1,000 feet, turn right onto East Main Street.
Sorry, that's my GPS. The gal that I was supposed to be sharing with, she was no longer able to attend. So there's another friend that I'm going to be rooming with, so that all worked out fine.
The next right onto East Main Street, then turn left onto County Road B.
I was able to change my flight so that I could get in a little bit earlier. And instead of being a straight shot, it had a layover in Denver, but that was okay because I was gonna get in early, and I still would have been able to take my daughter to ballet and then drop her off and then leave for the airport right away. Then on Tuesday, I get a notification that my flight could be delayed or even canceled because of weather in Denver.
For 5 miles.
So I went on right away to see if there was any other flights that didn't go through Denver, and there was another straight shot one that I could have gotten, but I needed to, before I booked it, I needed to make arrangements for my daughter. And so by the time I got all those arrangements and went to change it, that flight was gone. So a little bit of panic set in. But there was one flight left with one seat left for going through Nashville. There's no kooky weather going on in Nashville. And then from Nashville, we'll fly straight into Las Vegas. So it should be good. Everything looks like it's on time. I got packed really early. I was mostly packed on Tuesday. Finished up a little bit last night when I got home from the tax office. By the way, if you haven't done your taxes yet, it is, you have 1 month and 1 day left, 31 days left to get your taxes done. And now I'm taking my tax hat off. That is done for the weekend. Finished packing this morning and got on the road. I should be to the airport in plenty of time. I got TSA pre-check, so that should be good. Hopefully I won't have any hiccups like when I flew in May. I pre-checked my bag already, so all I got to do is print up the tag and then drop that off. I got 2 pounds of bacon cooked I cooked up a steak last night and cut it up into bite-sized pieces, so I got some steak bites. I brought a pound of butter and salt, plenty of Redmond salt, but this time I brought it in the individual deli packs, so hopefully it won't set off the TSA thing, because in May I brought my container, and because my container was not sealed, some of the grains had spilled out onto the sides, and because it has minerals and it looked funny on the x-ray, TSA pulled it out of my backpack, and then they decided to swab it and set off the bomb detector. And I was not invited into a private room for a groping session. It was just done straight out right there. So that was fun. Had I been eating the way that I was eating in 2017 when that happened to my husband, I would have probably been in a full panic, PTSD, anxiety meltdown. But it was just me and my 18-year-old, and I handled it very well. Got through it. It was fine. I found out from someone else in a group they had an unopened container of Redmond salt, and TSA still checked it. So I don't think it would have mattered. I think they made them open it and everything. It was crazy. So hopefully that won't happen with my little deli packs. I guess we'll see. I do have some packed in my check bag as well, just in case, we'll be all good. But everything should be good. Some of the speakers that are going to be there are Dr. Ken Berry. Hopefully, please say a prayer or send good thoughts. The Berries had been under the weather earlier this week, so we're hoping that they're back on the mend and ready to go, so that they don't have to cancel the biggest trip for them, because everyone is looking really forward to getting to hang out with them. So hopefully they're on the mend and they're going to be there. Dr. Ben Bickman, super excited to meet him and get my book signed. He also has a new book coming out in July, so keep an eye out. I'm going to be there. If you, I have a review of her Dietitian's Dilemma book on my channel, so you can find that there. If you haven't read it, I highly suggest reading it or getting it on Audible and listening to it. Just phenomenal book.
Next right to stay on
She did a really, really good job, so I'm looking forward to her. She actually messaged me, and so we're all set to get a selfie and a hug. And so a couple other speakers, Dr. Richard Johnson, I have his book too. Jeff Gerber is going to be there. Dr. Nadir Ali is going to be there. So just lots and lots of speakers. Some I've never even heard of, so I'm really looking forward to that. I get to go to a Brazilian steakhouse on Saturday with a bunch of 20s. There's 24 of us that are going. We got 3 tables of 8. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. And then I fly back early Sunday, which will be fine. And that's a straight shot back, so no layovers that I have to contend with, so that's good. But yeah, I just wanted to check in. I still like figuring out all this YouTube stuff, so I appreciate everyone kind of like bearing with me. And now I've got another hour and a half to the airport. Hopefully traffic will be good. There was already one accident on the highway, but that I was is rerouted, so everything should be good. And yeah, I will try to post pictures and videos. Maybe we'll end up coming on live. Yes, we'll see. So hopefully this live
Quarter
works.
mile at the traffic circle. Take the first exit.
Hi, Dee.
Wisconsin 310
Good.
west.
I'm glad that you like put on a message, because I never know if technology and me don't always get along. So I never know if these things are going to work. And my channel is so small anyway, that I don't have a huge following. So it's not like as soon as I go live, everyone is on there. So it's nice to see that at least there was one person that popped on the live. And yeah, so I just Las Vegas or bust, baby.
Exit the traffic
And
circle onto Wisconsin
I got a
310
friend
west.
picking me up from the airport,
Continue for
and
100 feet.
he is bringing steak
Continue
for
on
me
County
and
Road
him.
8 for 1 mile.
So that will be great. Super excited for that. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I'm getting to the highway, so want to just make sure that my focus is there. And I will update as I can, and we will talk again soon. Now let me see if I can figure out how to shut this off. All right.